So farm to table to me is an old kind of badge that I've been cooking within the parameters of for many years. And really is actually going back to the roots of how we always used to cook. Cooking farm to table is working with what the farmers have and producing food and putting it on your table. It's the most natural way of cooking. You don't dictate to the farmers or the suppliers what you want to make. You ask them what they have for you, what's ready, what's in season, and then you design your menus around that. And to be fair, it's natural, it's an enjoyable way to cook, it's how it should be. But I think for a lot of chefs, that's unusual.
I kind of like these pea flowers too. Could I use them as decoration, do you think?
Yeah, you can. I think you can even eat them too. Yeah. Decorate and eat with them.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Because sometimes I can be scouring the island for breadfruit or running around like a headless chicken looking for passion fruit or whatever else. But the satisfaction that I get from producing dishes and people being happy with them and understanding the ingredients more and showcasing Barbadian ingredients more is brilliant.
It led me to looking at the menus and saying, well, if there's nothing on this menu that is locally grown, then how are the farmers even staying farming? The amount of imported food being 90%, 85 to 90%, and realizing that if we're not eating what our farmers are growing, we're eating out of shipping containers. Full stop.
When it comes to vegetable food waste, we make it into compost, and that goes back to one of our sister companies, Walker's Nature Reserve. Now, Walker's Nature Reserve is a beautiful site where we actually get produce from. We buy the produce, we make the food, and then the waste goes back in to the compost to support the farm. So we try and have this real circular economy.
The collaboration with Walker's Reserve and Local Eco is just one example. And it's a scalable example, in which we hope that many others will adopt and see. At Walker's, we embrace whole system thinking. Everything connects. The example of Walker's and Local & Co. is how we approach challenges holistically, recognizing the relationships between our soils, oceans, watersheds, economies, communities. No more solving one problem while creating three others. The connection and linkage between farmers and chefs needs to happen.
What you will see is what we hope are clever replacements. So instead of having an olive in your dirty martini, you're going to have sea purslane, which we forage on the East Coast. Little changes like that make it truly Bayesian. Bringing it back to Ireland benefits the economy and it localizes food sources.
We can't have this restaurant unless the farmers are there, and the farmers can't actually deliver their food properly unless there's a restaurant there to receive it. So to break it down, we look at growing food, cutting down the import bill, creating food security, cutting down our environmental pollution and our footprint, and we look at zero waste, that we take everything and we try to use as much as we can. To me, Speightstown is funky. And it's got a soul and it's got a heart. We saw the opportunity to highlight a 1780s building that's been here, that has such a deep, rich history in so many ways and connections around the world. Let's make this not only an impact with food, but let's make it also a cultural impact at the same time.
At the end of the day, we just want our guests to come in and have a really good time, eat some great food, have a burger, have a good cocktail, but at the back of their mind, they know they're doing something good. All right.